Hello everyone, today I have a new tutorial for you. This is going to be a pop of color on the lips. I thought this was very bold and daring and something fun to do for like a summer night out. I just wanted to show you how to do this contrastive purple and gold look, or purple and yellow look. I did use yellow on the lash line and the inner corner, and also just I got a yellow highlighter that I think is really pretty. Okay, so I've already done my flawless face with two exceptions, two things that I did different. The first is this Aquaphor Lip Repair and Protect. This is a lot better than the one that I showed last time, which was the Burt's Bees one, because this has SPF 30, so I recommend this one. And also, I switched out my bronzer. I bought this one and I'm just in love with it. This is the Milani Bronzer XL and it has two different sides. This one is the more contouring side and this one is the one that you want to add a little bit of light. So instead of using two different products, I just reach for this one now. So the first one I'm going to get is the contouring shade using that same brush, which is the 945. And this is a contour that you can really build up. So just the perimeter of the face and the nose as well. Then just to add the light, I'm going to take a different brush. I'm going to use this very fluffy 964 brush and I'm going to go into the warmer shade. This does have a bit of shimmer to it, so it is going to add a bit of that highlight as well. So I'm just going to go right above, not on the highlight area, but just right above the contour, right above the where I applied the highlight down there. Sides of my nose, and then just a little bit closer on my temples. Like this is the temple where I put the contour, I'm just putting it right next to it. And then closing the top, but I'm avoiding all the highlight areas. So that's just gonna add an overall warmth to my skin, and that's it. That's what I wanted to show you that was different. All right, now I'm gonna go into this Bonjour palette, Bonjour Summer palette from Too Faced. My sister bought me this last year, and as soon as summer was over, I quickly put it away because I didn't want to get tired of it. And now whenever summer is here, I pulled it out again and it feels like a fresh new palette. So if you have palettes that are more summer geared or more summer colors, put them away once summer is done. That way you don't get bored of it and you don't have to buy a new palette. That way when it comes back around again, you can just pull it back out and it feels like a new palette again. So the first color I'm going to take is to highlight. I'm going to take this color here. It's called Classic. I'm taking a 766 brush. It's just angled and a little bit stiff. And then I'm just going to apply that as a brow highlight. Now I'm going to take a 777 brush, which is just a very classic eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take this color here. It's called Seashell. It's right there. And it's a very warm peachy color. You hardly see these types of colors. Place this on the lid and in the crease as well. I'm going to take a mixture of Cocoa Beach, which has just a hint of like silver specks in it. And I'm going to take this color here again, which is Seashell. And I'm just going to mix those with a little bit of Toasted Coconut. Just getting a little bit of a mix of all three. Place this starting in the outer crease and just pulling it in. This is just going to add dimension. Now I'm going to go in a little bit low on the lower lash line because I've been liking doing that lately. I like doing that lately. And I'm going to take this very dome brush. This is from Sonia Kashuk, but it doesn't have a name. It's just very dense and very dome shaped. I'm going to take a hint of this color here called Plumeria. It is like a fuchsia color. As I'm putting fuchsia lips, I think that it'll just tie it in. So just taking that brush in there and placing this on the lower lash line. Right over that, because I don't want it to stand out too much, I'm going to place a little bit of mixture of brown. So first one that I'm taking is Cocoa Beach again, 780, which is a pencil brush. I'm just going to go right near the lash line with this. Now I'm going to take Chocolate Sun, which is this one here, and it's a deeper brown with gold specks, and I'm just going to go ahead and place that closer to the lash line and then just kind of blend that color out. I'm going to go into a fluffy blending brush and just blend it out. I'm going to now use the same brush and I'm going to go to Cocoa Beach, which is that same color we were using earlier, and I'm going to place this on the upper lash line. Blend it out with the blending brush, or blur it out. Alright, now I'm going to go into the Chocolate Sun color, which is that darker brown. Place that over that line. And then go back into the blending brush and blend it out. I'm going to go into the Sunbeam color here and place it right in the center. And in the inner corner as well. And that's pretty much it, I think, for the shadows. Alright, now it's time to curl the lashes and apply mascara. So I'm going to take my Tarte Lash Curler. I'm going to use my Dior Lash Primer. And the mascara that I'm going to use today is the Smoky Extravagant by Makeup Forever. Alright. Okay, moving on to the cheeks, I'm going to keep with the mauve tones and I'm going to apply this ColourPop blush. It's in the color Hysterical. I'm going to use this brush here. This is the Delium 960 because it's a bit stiffer and it helps me to work in this color, which is a bit hard to work with, but once you find the proper brush, which is this one, it's a bit easier. So that's it for that. I really don't want to put too much, so I'm gonna blur a lot of it away with my fluffy brush. For highlight, I'm going to apply this one by NARS. It's in the color Albatross and it is very yellow, so I'm going to keep with that theme. I'm using the 942 brush, which is just angled. Okay, so I've just placed that everywhere I want to highlight and it gives a nice golden glow. Not golden, gold glow. For the lips, I'm going to apply a few different ones because I want to reach that perfect kind of purple. First one I'm going to apply is this one here called Violet Volt from Milani. They're both from Milani, but this one is very much more of a blue undertone and it's a bit metallic, as you can see, and it's not really something that I wanted to go for, so I'm going to apply that under, just kind of to bring in a bit of that. And then over that, I'm going to apply this color called Uptown Mauve, and it's definitely the color that I wanted to go for. So I'm going to place this one over that. It still picks up a little bit of the blue tone, but it's definitely a lot more toned down due to the warmth in this one. Because I have a neutral skin tone, I have to kind of like ride the fence in tones, so I can't go too far one way or too far the other way. I have to stay kind of in the middle. So that's it for the look. I hope that you liked it. It was very outside of the ordinary for me, but something that I've been really liking to do, which is just color contrastive colors. So I went ahead and applied black eyeliner. I use this one by Clinique. It's just the eye defining in black, and I think that it looks a lot better, adds a little bit more dimension. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you all very soon.